Hi, my name is Steve with Dave Arbogast. I'm the walkthrough specialist for the RV service department. I'm briefly going to do a quick walkthrough on this 282 model, Heritage Glen from Forest River. So I'm just going to kind of do a quick walkthrough, but when it comes time for you to purchase your trailer and schedule a delivery date, then I will do a more of an intense walkthrough. We'll begin here. We have a switch here for the stabilizers. This one switch right here will control both stabilizers in the front. This particular 282 has a remote that will operate these stabilizers in addition of operating the awning and the slide. We have a connector here for a portable solar panel. Inside the compartment, it is a pass-through compartment. We do have lights. We have a crank handle for the override for the stabilizers and the slide. We got a LED strip light. We got two 30-pound tanks, LP tanks. Pretty good sized tanks, last quite some time. Power jack right here. LED little service light, 2 5/16 ball. Override for the power jack, which you will get a crank handle for that. This particular model here is going to come with two batteries, two deep cycle Marina batteries. The reason why, we got a 1200 watt inverter built into this unit. So one battery will be for the coach, the other battery, which is paired, will be for the inverter. Talking about the inverter, 1200 watt inverter. The beauty about this model is that inverter is going to power up the refrigerator from 12 volt to 110. So in other words, the refrigerator is a full-size refrigerator, electric only. We got a battery disconnect, stowed right here. Water heater, 6-gallon Suburban. It is electric or LP. Electric is switched out here. Right here's a little switch for the electric to control it on the LP, switched on the inside. This particular model here, we got two grays and a black. Black tank is obviously your commode, which is this larger T-handle here, and that gray T-handle is going to be for the shower. We have an outside shower here, hot and cold. We have the City Connect. Basically at your campsite, if you got full hookup, this is where you're going to connect your freshwater drinking hose. Right here will be the freshwater fill, in other words, for your onboard tank. We got the black tank flush. We got the slide here, of course. As I mentioned earlier, we got the two grays. We got another outlet over here with a gray T-handle. This outlet right here is going to be for the galley sink. Sink only. 50 amp service. It's got a locking collar to prevent the cord from being unplugged. We have the option to add a backup camera, full-size tire, gas grill. We have a quick disconnect for the LP right over here for the gas grill. Okay, the hose does come with the unit. Also back here we have the back access to the furnace, exhaust. We have a satellite hookup, part cable hookup. Switch for the rear stabilizers. We got an access hole here from that crank handle that I showed you earlier. You can manually override the slide. Refrigerator electric only. This sink does drain into the galley tank. We have cable out for a TV if you choose to. 110 volt GFI protected outlet. Waterproof speakers. The little lights will come on when the awning light is illuminated on the speakers. Fold-in steps. These are great. All aluminum. Latch in there nice. You can extend the legs if needed for a lower elevation. So very nice. Grab handle, of course. As I mentioned earlier about this 282, we do have a remote. We do have a remote that can operate the awning, the slide stabilizers. Over here is going to be the switches for the awning, slide, interior lights, LED strip light outside underneath the awning, water heater, water pump, shows the levels of the tanks. Right here we got the thermostat for the AC and furnace, microwave, fireplace, fully electric. It can be controlled manually or through a remote. Of course, you'll have remotes for the AM, FM radio and the TV. You got the roller shades. Lights are push button. Table, storage, refrigerator. This is the refrigerator that is totally electric. That's why we have the 1200 watt inverter to power up this refrigerator during transit. Offer a remote for the fireplace, and we got the stove top here, which is LP, electronic ignition, the oven as well, microwave, antenna, it's a line guard. All it's going to do is rotate. It's not the old school crank up, crank down style. Basically push up on it, rotate it. Recliners. We got the bathroom, of course. Pedal flush for the commode. GFI reset. That is the reset for all of the GFI receptacles. Okay, on this particular model here, the 282, once again, it's a 50 amp service. It is capable of adding another AC unit here in the sleeping quarters. It is already pre-wired. So in other words, this vent will be removed. Another AC can be added. Storage. Also got a laundry chute. You can put a clothes basket in that compartment and dispose of your dirty linens. Switch here for the sleeping quarters. We got backing for a TV mount. One other thing I want to talk about is right here. This is the converter box where all the breakers are. So once again, it's 50 amp service. Everything's labeled nicely. Over here is the 12 volt side. Those are just regular automotive double bladed fuses. So that's kind of briefly a little walkthrough on this 282. Once again, you know, once you make your purchase, regardless of what it is, once again, I do majority of all the walkthroughs, and regardless of what it is, I will give you more of an intensive walkthrough. So take care. Have a good day.